Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Synchron here, and today's video is going to be a combo video showcasing the gadgets as well as their new boot up support, a couple combos that the deck can do. So I hope you'll enjoy, and let's get into it. For this first combo, you're going to need one gold gadget, one silver gadget, any of the original gadgets, boot up corporal, commander dynamo, as well as one boot up order gear change. To start off the combo, you need to either normal summon gold or silver gadget, but they don't matter because they both have the same effect when they're normal summoned or special summoned. And if destroyed by battle or card effect, you special summon a level 4 gadget from your deck except, that gadget. So say silver gadget is destroyed, special summon a level 4 gadget from your deck except silver gadget, and gold gadget does the same. So anyways, normal summon silver gadget, special summon a level 4 machine from our hand. Gold gadget's effect will trigger. We're going to bring out our yellow gadget. Yellow gadget's effect will trigger, allowing us to add a green gadget from our deck to our hand, which we're just going to put right there. And now, if you remember, clumsy hands. Now, if you remember, we do have boot up corporal, which you can target 2 machine gadget monsters. We have 3, so we're good. That you control or in your graves with different names. We're good with that too. Special summon this card from your hand, then equip those targets to this card. Gains 1,000 attack for each monster equipped to it. So we are going to use gold and silver gadget, and if I like to point out here that you're going to use one effect of gold gadget per turn and one only that turn. And why I pointed that out is because we are going to special summon them with boot up order. So first off, special summon Admiral, then activate boot up order. Boot up order, when it's activated, target any number of gadget monsters you control that are equipped to a monster, special summon them. Then you can discard a card, add a boot up Admiral Destroyer Dynamo from your deck to your hand. So we're going to activate, special summon these 2 back, and unfortunately their effects are once per turn, so we don't get another special summon. And if you remember, we can discard green gadget because it was added to our hand by yellow gadget. So we're going to discard. Sorry about that. And we're going to add our dynamo. Dynamo's effect can't be normal summon set. Must be special summoned from the hand by sending 2 gadget monster cards from your hand or face up on the field to the grave. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect while you control a gadget monster or a gadget monster card equipped to a monster. That is a breathful. No, that's a mouthful. And one more thing. Once per turn, you can target 1 card on the field and destroy it. So actually, I forgot. Let's send silver and gold gadget to the grave to bring our dynamo. And here's where here's the thing. We could say that's the end of the combo, or we could do a couple variations on what you could do next. So we'll cut it here and we'll continue with the next step on what we could do. Alright, so what you could do with this ending board after you did all that setup, we're going to actually go over the options for the rank 4 plays. So, say you want to add a gadget from your deck to your hand. You're going to XC summon using these 2. Go for Gear X, Gear Gangia X. Requires 2 level 4 machine monsters. Once return detach material from this card, add a level 4 or lower machine monster from your deck or grave to your hand. So you're going to want to XC summon for this card, detach a material, and add a red gadget, silver gadget, or gold gadget that are currently in your grave. If you don't want to do that, you could always go for heavy armored trained iron wolf, 2 level 4 machines. Once return detach a material from this card, target 1 machine monster you control. This turn it can attack your opponent directly. Also, other monsters you control cannot attack. And if this card happened to be destroyed by an opponent's card by battle card effect and sent to the grave, add a level 4 machine from your deck to your hand. And really, with the ending field that we had, the only option I would personally target to attack your opponent directly would be boot up Admiral, since he's kind of a 25 he's a 2500 body, and he's honestly the hardest hitter on the field after he did all those combos from the first part of the video. You go for Castell just to shuffle one face-up card on the field. And if your opponent has that problematic monster, just like detach 2 and send it back to your opponent's extra deck. We also run the Utopia package if you happen to be feeling like you want to hit. Oh wait, I actually have these backwards. If you happen to feel like you want to hit your opponent's side point as hard as possible. Plus, with the Utopia Lightning, you can using a rank 4 Utopia monster you control, which per Utopia Prime counts. Transfer materials to this card, and this card, if this card battles, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. And once retained during damage calculation, if this card battles an opponent's monster while this card has a Utopia X monster as material, you can detach 2 materials from this card. Easy for this card to do. This card gains attack. No, this card's attack becomes 5,000 during that damage calculation only. Like I said, if you want to hit your opponent as hard as possible, Utopia package is a must. And for the final, I guess you could say rank 4 options of this deck, we have number 27 / Gustav combo. Now what I mean here is you still have two you still have 2 level 4 monsters on the field. You can go for the XE summon of number 27, and if number 27 happens to destroy an opponent's monster by battle, you can special summon from the extra deck 1 rank 10 or higher XE monster by using this face-up card as material, and whatever material it has under it, it is transferred to that rank 10 or higher XE monster. And there are other options, but Gustav is what I have at the moment. And Gustav is one of my personal favorites because you could just detach 1 material from this card and inflicts 2,000 burn to your opponent. Also, if number 27 if this face-up card would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can just detach a material instead. So in a sense, destruction prevention, as well as a free rank 10 or higher machine boss monster on the field. And you still have Boot Up Admiral on your side of the field. So if Gustav doesn't damage your opponent enough, you still got Boot Up Admiral to hopefully go for game. But yeah, that'll conclude for the, guess you could say, rank 4 / rank up options. So with that said, we'll be moving on. Other monsters in the extra deck you can go for with this kind of board is you can go for Underclock Taker. Make sure it's pointing at Destroyer Dynamo, because once it's link summoned, you can target whatever it's pointing to, you can target that monster and 1 monster your opponent controls, and your opponent's monster loses attack equal to whatever Underclock Taker is pointing to. If you don't want to go for that, you can always go for Miss Radiant, since 2 Earth monsters as material, easy for the deck, and it just gives Destroyer Dynamo just that 500 extra attack during the battle phase, not during the battle phase, just 500 second general. And sorry if I can read it. Yeah, if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, because Dynamo has that final effect where once returned you can target a card on the field, destroy it. So if you want, after the battle phase, main phase 2, you can destroy Miss Radiant, and again, destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target an Earth monster in your grave, add it to your hand. And if you don't want to go for Miss Radiant, you could always go for Platinum Gadget. 2 machines, easy for the deck. Again, these 2 are the better options because you really want Dynamo, your hard hit. Dynamo. You want him on the field because he's the hard hitter of the deck. And cannot be used as material. During the main phase, you can special summon a level 4 lower machine from your hand to a zone this card points to, assuming you do have one. During the turn, you get this card out on your field. And if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, special summon 1 level 4 gadget monster from your deck. And obviously, since this is a deck, it's obviously a deck. to play it in, but since you are running it in more of a gadget version deck, your options are pretty. Your options are pretty. Well, they're not limited since you do have red, yellow, green, Cypress Gadget, silver, gold, engineer, and so forth. Whatever other gadgets you could think of. But that'll do it for this part of the video. The next portion of the video is going to consist of these 4 cards in your hand, so let's get into it. Alright, so we're going to normal summon our silver gadget to get out our yellow gadget. Yellow gadget's effect will trigger upon normal summon or special summon, allowing us to add a green gadget from our deck to our hand. We're going to link these 2 away to go into our Platinum Gadget. No real reason. We just want to get the link arrows on our side of the field. Then we are going to special summon Commander Dynamo by targeting 2 machine gadget monsters in our graves or in our field with different names and equipping it to Commander Dynamo. We're going to then activate the gear chance from our hand to our side of the field, and when it's activated, we can target any number of gadget machine monsters. We can target any number of gadget monster cards that we control that are equipped to a monster we control and special summon them. So, activated battle over here, bring these 2 back. Yellow gadget's effect is not once per turn, so we gain a second green gadget. We're going to activate the effect of Gear Chance, being we can discard a card, add a boot up Admiral Destroyer Dynamo from our deck to our hand. We're going to add it from our deck to our hand, and we are going to actually special summon it in this turn. And it must be special summoned from the hand by sending 2 gadget monster cards from our hand and or face up on the field to the graves. Also, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects while you control a gadget monster or a gadget monster card equipped to a monster. So, I forgot to mention that when we discard a card to add Destroyer Dynamo, we were supposed to discard a green gadget. So, just pretend up here is the graveyard, and let's see. So I really do apologize for that mismatch, but we are going to send our second green gadget as well as our yellow gadget on our field to the grave to bring out our Destroyer Dynamo. Grave up there, get these 2 up there. Now, what you can do with this field, you can either XC summon, but we're not going to do that. Instead, we are going to use Silver Gadget, as well as Commander Dynamo as link material for the link summon up under Clock Taker. About right there. Now, since we do, again, Platinum Gadget really doesn't have any purpose other than instant arrows, but you could destroy it using Dynamo's effect to special summon a gadget monster from your deck, if that's the kind of play you want to go for right now, but that's not what we're going to go for. Instead, we're going to use the 2 Link monsters that were special summoned from the extra deck to go into Mech Knight Crusadia, because it requires 2 monsters special summoned from the extra deck, and while this card is link summoned, while this link summoned card is on the field, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, their monsters cannot attack monsters for attacks except this one. And once per turn, if this card happened to... Once per battle, during damage calculation, if this card happened to battle an opponent's special summoned monster, quick effect, this card gains that monster's attack. And... during damage calculation only. And if this link summoned card you control is sent from the field to the grave, by an opponent's card effect, you can shuffle 1 card on the field into the deck. Yep, that's a mouthful, but in the end, you do get a pretty big, hard to deal with Link 4 monster as well as Destroyer Dynamo, which can pop a card on the field only once per turn. So yeah, that'll end it for this combo. Hope you all enjoyed this one. Final combo of the video, you're going to need Gold Gadget in your hand or in your deck. And you're going to you're going to need Power Hold the moving battery in your hand. Because if we activate it during our opponent's turn, which is the whole purpose of this final combo, we can special summon it as an effect monster. As a machine, Earth level 4, 0 attack, 2000 defense, and we can equip the level 4 machine gadget monster from our deck or a hand. Which, like I said, Gold Gadget, as long as it's in your hand or in your deck, you're good for this combo. And this is also still treated as a trap, so an effect monster as well as a trap still. And if it's summoned this way, this card gains attack equal to double the attack of whatever gadget monster is equipped to this card by this effect. So let's get into it. So for this final combo of the video, what you're really going to need to do is set Power Hold the moving battery from your hand to a spell trap zone that you control that is not occupied. End your battle phase, let your opponent do whatever they want, then when you think the time is right, activate the moving battery, special summon it as an effect monster, and yes, it is still treated as a trap. Equipped Gold Gadget either in your hand or in your deck, like I said, as long as it's in either or, you're good. And then allow Power Hold the moving battery to gain double the attack of whatever Gold Gadget was, and since Gold Gadget is 1700, multiply that by 2, and now you have a 3400 meter on your side of the field on your opponent's turn. Now, yes, attack points don't really matter, but it is more of a fun card combo to actually drop on your opponent and catch them off guard. And if you want to have a little bit more fun, you better hope to have limited removal in your hand or set on your side of the field by the time you do this combo, because limited removal doubles the attack of all machine monsters you control. You can only control. Then during the end phase, you have to destroy those monsters that gain those machine monsters that gain attack by limited removal's effect. And yes, special summon this card as an effect monster. So yes, it is an effect monster as well as a trap still. And that'll end it for this final combo of the video. So I hope you all enjoy and see you all next time.